No matter where you come from, no matter where you're going, here's a place where you can take comfort in the knowing that whether if you've come to stay a while or just passing through, this door is open to you. Come and let's be silent. Come and share a hug. Come, let's pray together. Come, love and be loved. From the blissed out to the turned out, from the pampered to the abused, this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you. If there's some kind of trouble or pain you're going through, know that you are not alone and someone cares for you. As an individualization of divine point of view, this door is open to you. This door is open. This door right here, this door is open to is open for you. This door is open to you. This door is open. I'm talking about this door. This door is open. I said this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white or gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you.
I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My
yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. All souls are welcome here. All people are welcome here in this space. All souls are welcome in our hearts. For we know, in truth, we are one. It doesn't matter where we come from. It doesn't matter what we look like, what language we speak. We are one. One beautiful, glorious, living spirit. All flavors, all colors, all languages. We are one. Doesn't matter who you love. Doesn't matter what language you speak. We are one. And in this awareness of our oneness, we celebrate and we rejoice. But we are welcome. We are all welcome. Thank you, God, for this awareness. Thank you for this truth. Thank you for this beautiful, beautiful, sweet, sweet spirit that dwells within us all. Amen. Ashe. Aho. Namaste.
Good morning, Unity of Melbourne. Good morning. Nice to see everybody this morning, and welcome to everybody online. We're so glad that you have joined us for the service this morning. My name is Beth Lambden, and I am a long-term member here at Unity of Melbourne. So, is there anybody new today? Did you get a gift? Yes, welcome. Welcome. Glad that you're here. Did you get a gift bag? Did you get a gift bag? Wonderful. So I hope that you will stay afterwards and commune with us. I think that you'll find that we're a friendly bunch. So glad that you're here. Welcome, welcome. So everyone who has a Facebook account, we invite you to check in and share. Let your friends know that you're at Unity of Melbourne, and we always appreciate it when you like and follow our page. And those of you on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and leave us a comment. We are grateful for your comments and your presence. So at Unity, we have a big, broad, inclusive why statement. And that's what you see starting with we up there on the screen. So would you join with me in saying it together? We love and accept ourselves and others and heal our world. And we have postcards with this out in the foyer. Please help yourself. Virtual visitors, you can ask for one in the chat or send a message, and we'll see that you get one. So, and this is the place in our service where we bless our children, not only the children here, but the children throughout the world. So if you would join me in the blessing. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. We behold the Christ you are. And we do have volunteers, we're very grateful for that, who are on hand to support our Sunday school in the Hope Room. So thank you, volunteers, and thank you, children. So
Texted to say she's running late, but she's coming
Who
to
is?
be with the kids. Kim Price.
Okay.
She'll be here imminently to hang out with you guys. Cool? She'll be
Sounds
here in
good.
just a couple minutes.
All right. So, part of what makes Unity thank you. Hello, Kim. Glad you're here. Yeah, I was going to say, part of what makes Unity succeed, I think, is being flexible. So we appreciate that from everyone. So today is June 1. Wow, 2025. I'm always astounded when I say that, what the date is. So the daily word is zeal, and then I'm going to do the reading, and then I'm going to ask you to repeat with me. The divine zeal is my impulse to accomplish great things, but in a minute. So, toward the end of his long life, Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore famously wrote, "I fairly sizzle with zeal and enthusiasm and spring forth with a mighty faith to do the things that ought to be done by me. This story shows me that as a divine gift, Zeal is always mine to call upon, no matter my age or the state of my life. It is the impulse that makes me eager to rise in the morning and gives me energy to get started on the day's tasks. It drives me to give the best of myself to those people and things I care about most. Zeal is quickening, enlivening energy that helps me feel the presence of God within and bring that presence to life in a way that only I can. I sizzle with zeal. With passion and enthusiasm, I live, love, and serve. And from Romans, do not lag in zeal, be ardent in spirit, serve the Lord. And so, would you please join me with divine zeal is my impulse to accomplish great things. And then Juan is now going to read it in Spanish. Thank you, Juan.
Muy buenos días. ¿Cómo están? Estoy muy contento. La palabra diaria de hoy es entusiasmo. El entusiasmo divino es mi impulso para lograr grandes cosas. Al final de su larga vida, el cofundador de Unity, Charles Fillmore, escribió célebremente: vibro con celo y entusiasmo y prosigo con una fe poderosa para hacer todas las cosas que debo hacer. Esta historia me muestra que como don divino, el entusiasmo es siempre mío, sin importar mi edad o la etapa de mi vida. Es el impulso que me llena de entusiasmo por la mañana y me da energía para iniciar las tareas de todo el día. Me impulsa a dar lo mejor de mí a las personas y cosas que más valoro. El entusiasmo es una energía vivificante que me ayuda a sentir la presencia de Dios en mi interior y a darle expresión de una manera única y especial. Vibro con entusiasmo. Vivo, amo y sirvo con pasión. Sirvamos al Señor con espíritu ferviente. Romanos capítulo 12, versículo 11. Amén.
Please sing with us. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only hope someday you'll join us, and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us, and the world will live as one.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I just love our music team. I want to thank each and every one of you, Stoney, Deborah, Vashti, Ashton, and Ron. Ron Cobb, he is phenomenal, isn't he? This man, we had a good conversation a couple of weeks ago and got to know each other a little bit better. And I'm going to tell you, Ron Cobb is something phenomenal. And before I get started, you know, in Unity, we teach that everything is always in divine order and there are no coincidences. So, our youth ministry leader, Kim, was running a little bit late today, and it's a good thing she was. Kim, come up here. Every month, we recognize a volunteer of the month, and this month it's Kim. Had she not been late, we would have had to go get her and bring her in here. So she's here. And Kim, we want to thank you. You've got a gift card coming. Kim, as you know, she is with our youth ministry team. She volunteered to do this. Those of you who've been around a while know that the population declined a little bit, so we had to suspend youth and family ministry for a while. And when Penny and Gus started coming in on a regular basis, Kim and Stephine volunteered to do what they were doing before. And we're so grateful for that. In addition, there was an unexpected vacancy on the platform assistance team. And Kim very cheerfully and willingly stepped up. I'll do it. I'm so grateful because she has come in more than once at the last minute and done what Beth is doing now this morning. So Kim, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And now Penny and Gus, you can take your teacher on over to the room. It's divine order. I never worry about it. Okay, so we know we are living in an era where sometimes things are a little bit topsy-turvy. We're not sure what's going to happen. We know that when we stay centered, no matter what's going on, all is well. So I want you to just imagine. In Unity, we observe 12 powers that God gave us. And this is the first Sunday, the first day in the month of June. And for the month of June, the power that we observe and resonate upon is imagination. So I invite you to do what a lot of people still do. A lot of people did it as children and they stopped doing it. But I want you to just use your imagination. Use that power of imagination. I know when I was a little kid, we lived in an apartment up on a hill. In fact, we used to call ourselves cliff dwellers because it was a tall hill. And when you were walking home from school, you had like a gazillion steps to go up to get to that building. But our unit, our building, the building that we lived in, was at the very top of the hill. And at night, you could see beautiful lights and the stars. So as a kid, what I would do, to the chagrin, I'm sure, of my mother, I would get out of bed and crawl up on a chair or stool, or it was some kind of seating thing. I don't know, it was bench, chair, stool. I was a little, I don't remember exactly what it was. But I would crawl up on there and I would just look out the window at the stars and the lights. And I would imagine all kinds of wonderful things, like I was flying around in the stars. I was out there among the stars, just soaring and sailing around. And I would stay there so long, I would literally fall asleep with my head on the windowsill or lay down on the bench if it was a bench. I honestly don't remember what it was, but I know I would get out of bed and sit on something and look out that window all night long, or at least until I passed out. Eventually, I stopped getting out of bed. And not long after that, I stopped daydreaming. It's wonderful to be able to tap into that gift of imagination and dream. As I look back on those nights, I now fully understand that little girl who climbed out of bed almost every single night to stare at the stars was in truth remembering that I was one with God, remembering that I had nothing to fear, remembering that there was nothing to be concerned or worried about. And a little kid doesn't have too much to worry about. You know, what toy am I going to get for Christmas? Who's going to be on the playground when I get out there? Do I really want to go to school tomorrow? But remember, we are co-creators with God. That gift, that power of imagination makes it possible for us to dream, whether it's a daydream, whether we're fully awake or we're dreaming at night in our sleep. We have the power to bring forth the truth of knowing exactly who we are and why we are here. I honestly don't really remember when I stopped getting out of bed, but I know eventually I did. And I know that eventually I lost confidence in my own ability to imagine a world as it should be. We all get caught up in the stuff that gets thrown at us. This is why we're doing this workshop this afternoon. And oh, by the way, there's food. And even if you missed the first two, you are welcome to come this afternoon. There's birthday cake. So we're going to have what? As I refer to him, and he knows I refer to him this way, my second ex-husband, he used to call it pre-zert. When you get your dessert before you eat your meal. Yeah. I mean, and literally, when things are going good with us, we used to do that on a regular basis. Eat cake, pie, ice cream, cookies, and then go eat dinner. So we're having our pre-zert today. And then you've got not a big meal. That's coming on the third Sunday on the 15th. That's our potluck day. But today, we've got some light lunch. something to sustain us while we're talking about where we are, where we're going, and where we want to go. And you'll hear more about that later on after the talk. Cora Fillmore was the second wife of Unity co-founder Charles Fillmore. His first wife, Myrtle, made her transition, and then a few years later, he married Cora. Cora wrote a book, and that book was called Christ Enthroned in Man. Now, it was the first half of the 20th century, so, they weren't politically correct at all, because we know Christ is enthroned in everybody, not just man. Today, I would say Christ enthroned in humankind. Man, woman, chick, child, transgender, whatever you want to call it. Christ is enthroned in each and every one of us. But in that book, she described the power of imagination as a divine chisel. A chisel. You know what a chisel is? If you do wood carving or sculpting, that chisel chips away and gets rid of the stuff that you don't need. A divine chisel that we use to shape our own inner thoughts. And she added that it is through divine imagination that our souls get that first impulse to expand and to develop an awareness of what our lives could be. In essence, what she said in that book is we manifest in our lives the things that take place in our inner thoughts. Inner thoughts. To put it in plain English, what you think about, you bring about. We know that's the law of attraction. What you think about, you bring about. Now, if you think about those things you don't want, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get what you don't want. If you think about not having enough, guess what? You'll never have enough. If you think about and claim your prosperity and your good, you'll have it. Myrtle Fillmore, Charles's first wife, showed us by example what happens when you focus your attention away from those things that you do not wish to manifest in your life and focus upon those things that you do want. Now, it took her 2 years to reverse that stinking thinking that she had, that she was sick. For those of you who don't remember or don't know, Myrtle was diagnosed with, in the 1800s, they called it consumption, which we recognize now as tuberculosis. Well, back then there was no cure. But she had convinced herself through her whole life that she was sickly, that she was not well. And she and Charles went to a lecture by a man named E.B. Weeks. And he gave her one affirmation that she took to heart and clung to. I'm a child of God, and therefore I do not inherit sickness. And every day for 2 years, and it took her 2 years, it wasn't something that happened overnight, because she didn't get into that mindset overnight. It took her more than 2 years to get into that mindset, but 2 years to get out of it. Think about that. She would close herself up in a closet. Now, she had 3 children, 3 boys. I only had 1, and I know how that can be. If 3 of them are running around making noise, I don't know how she did it, but she did. She closed herself up in a closet. Charles's mother was there taking care of the kids because, after all, she was sickly. And she literally talked to her body and asked her body to forgive her for believing that she was not a well person. And in 2 years' time, she had no signs or symptoms of consumption. And she did not make her transition until, I think it was 1931. Don't hold me to that exact date. But she recognized that her work was done and it was time for her to lay that body down. It had nothing to do with consumption or tuberculosis or any other disease. Her work was done and she let the body go. Now, Charles Fillmore was a very prolific writer. He wrote a lot of books. And if you ever read some of his books, it'll make you scratch your head sometimes because he uses archaic language. And again, it was all in that, what they call it, paternal, patriotic, or whatever it was all like him, he, man, like women didn't exist, but we know we always have been there. So he wrote, and this is a direct quote from his book called Prosperity. In our human understanding, we have divorced this imagining power of the mind from the executive power. The executive power is our will. Now let us bring them together and unify them. For when imagination and will work together, all things are possible. And I'm using his direct quote there on the screen. But all things are possible, not just to man, but to man, woman, boy, girl, them, whatever they choose to describe themselves. That pronoun does not matter. All things are possible. And Jesus understood that law. He understood that law, and that's what the Gospel of John, the 14th chapter and the 12th verse tells us. When Jesus said to the disciples, all things I do, you can do, and even greater things than this. But we have to do it through faith, through prayer, through meditation, through tapping into that power, the power of imagination, the power of will. Having the confidence to step outside of our comfort zone and using our imaginations is the only way to change our lives and change them permanently. We have the power within us if we only tap into it. If we only claim it, it's right there. We have the power to be the change we claim we want to see in this world. Tapping into that gift of imagination comes through meditation. It comes through prayer. It comes through constantly being open and willing and receptive to the indwelling Christ, that guidance that comes from God consciousness. That God consciousness that will show us the way, but we must allow it. That's what free will is all about. We have a choice. We can choose to wallow in the mud of anger, intolerance, pity, or we can rise above and claim our Christhood. I had a teacher when I was in ministerial school. His name was Paul Hasselbeck. This man would give me a headache because he would force me to stretch. He forced all of us to stretch out of our comfort zones. And I told him one day in class, the classroom full of people, you really make my head hurt. But I'm grateful that he did. I am grateful, not only to Paul Hasselbeck, but all of the people and experiences that forced me to get out of my comfort zone. That comfort zone of getting angry. When I realized there's nothing for me to be angry about. When people do things that kind of rub me the wrong way, I realize that's on them, not me. I don't have to carry that burden. Paul Hasselbeck co-authored a book called Power Up. And that book is all about the 12 powers. And in the chapter about imagination, he and his, I think it was Cher Holton, I think that's her name, who wrote that book with him. They talk about unconscious and conscious imagination. They describe unconscious imagination as something that is rooted in the subconscious mind, deep down within. In other words, if you are confident that you are capable of doing anything that you set your mind to doing, you will do it. 9 times out of 10, you will accomplish it easily and effortlessly. Now, conscious imagination refers to your 5 senses, something that you can see, feel, touch, smell, taste. And that conscious imagination relies upon the subconscious imagination, because that's where it starts. So if you want to manifest something into your consciousness, start inside your heart, your head. That's where it starts. Never, ever, ever forget to pray. Never forget to go within to that indwelling Christ. Go within to your spirit guide. Go within. And then, and only then, after prayer and meditation, act. Because way too many times, that little pea brain tells us to do something, and God is like, really? Is that really what you want to do? Well, if that's what you want to do, go right ahead. I'll help you. And then you find yourself in a situation that, oh, God, no, I don't think I really wanted this. I mean, why did I do this? Okay. We do that, don't we?
Yes.
We do it all the time. But when you stop, pray, meditate, get that ego out of the way, and do what God tells you to do, let God direct your imagination, there are no limits. That's what Charles Fillmore said in that book. There are no limits to what you can accomplish or achieve. There's a woman named Eileen Caddy. She lived in Great Britain. She was a spiritual teacher and a New Age writer. And she is best known as one of the founders of the Findhorn Foundation, which is a community in the United Kingdom. And she wrote these words. She said, do not waste time. Isn't that awesome? Do not waste your time trying to overcome your weaknesses and your failures. Simply raise your consciousness and transcend and free your thoughts from the limitation and illusion that you have taken on as your truth. Let them go. Like Myrtle Fillmore, let go of all of those thoughts that limit you. And then find within the very center of your being a wholeness and a completeness, because it is only your thoughts that hold you back. Nothing holds you back except your own thoughts. People have survived all kinds of what they call or considered insurmountable odds when they trust God and follow that guidance from within and use that gift and that power of imagination. So right now, I want you to just, if you're holding anything in your lap, let them go. Put your feet flat on the floor. We're going to go into meditation. All right, so just take a deep breath. 2 more deep cleansing breaths. Breathe in deep, 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 deep. And just let it out. Make noise if you exhale, when you exhale if you like, if you're comfortable in doing so. Now, if you're comfortable, I invite you to just close your eyes and confidently just imagine the perfect scenario of your life. Just imagine the perfect scenario of your life. And now narrow it down a little bit. Narrow it down to just one specific area. One thing that you might want to work on, one goal that you have, one circumstance that you would like to see unfold. Create a vivid image of yourself successfully achieving this goal. Create a vivid image of this circumstance unfolding just as you imagine it. What does it look like? What does it look like? How does it feel? How does it feel? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you saying? What are you saying? If you're not alone, who are you with? Who is there with you? I invite you to make your visualization as specific and as broad-reaching and as impactful as you possibly can. Pay attention to each and every minute detail. And now, when you're ready, rub your hands together, open your eyes, and reflect upon your imagination exercise. Just imagine what your home could be. Imagine what your relationships could be. Imagine what your bank account would look like. Imagine how healthy you could be. Imagine what your life could be. Imagine what the world would be like if we all just had the courage and the confidence to use our gift of imagination each and every day. Just imagine that. And now I invite you to repeat these words. My imagination brings possibilities to my life.
My imagination brings possibilities to my life.
I have the power and the courage to imagine.
I have the power and the courage to imagine.
God bless you. Just 1 second before you start the song. As we move from this space of meditation and prayer, we hold a high watch for Maggie and for the Watford family. As they prepare for the funeral of one of their loved ones, my niece, Latifah Watford Goins. Thank you.
Which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And leave us not in temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of my creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. Anything you want to do was nothing to it. There is no life I know to compare with your imagination. Living there, you'll be free if you truly wish to be.
Wow, huh? Like double wow. Thank you, musicians, and thank you, Reverend Vernell, for that very, very powerful message. Boy, everyone, I certainly feel blessed. So, thank you to everyone who made this service possible this morning, and especially to you who are here today. I feel your warm presence, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, now's the point in the service where we bring forth our donations, our tithes, and our love offerings, and please do know that they benefit not only this church, but also our wider church community. So, I think that most everyone knows the drill. For the new people, we do ask you to come forward and put your offering in the basket, and if you don't have something, come up anyway and take an affirmation and bless the basket. For anyone uncomfortable coming forward, we do have a basket in the back. So, and we have many ways to give. You can see them up on the screen. If you have any questions about that, I'm happy to answer that after the service, or Judy, I'm sure, will be helpful too. So, would you please join me in the prosperity affirmation? Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I circulate. I am grateful.
God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. One more time. God is my source, God is my power, God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings, God gives me everything I need. Please stay standing or return to standing if you're able. We'll sing together, I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 I'm so grateful.
Father, Mother God, we give thanks as we bless as we bless these gifts, these donations, these love offerings, these tithes, we give thanks. We give thanks for everyone who comes forward to give of their time, their tithe, their talent. For in giving, they are all blessed multiple times over. We are empowered through their gifts to do all that Unity of Melbourne has been called to do and continues to do in love and in light throughout this community. So we are far more than just a church. We are indeed a community center, centered in love, in light. And we shine that light throughout not just the city of Melbourne, but all of Brevard County. And for this blessing, we are truly, truly grateful. Amen.
Okay, so again, for new people, we have a why, what, how wall right by the coffee out in hospitality that lists everything that is going on. And I think you can see it on the screen. There's a yellow flyer that has what's going on for the rest of the year. And if for some reason you're not getting the newsletter, do fill out the form out there to make sure that you get it. So, the first Sunday in every month, we celebrate birthdays and anniversaries. So, please stay with us and celebrate. We have delicious cake, and I think we have gluten-free options available too. So, new kitty. So, thank you, Wendy. So let me do the cat's the most important part. Thank you, Wendy, for sharing this lovely photo of Mr. Cat. So, if you have a cat or kitten that you'd like to show off, send a photo to Reverend Vernell, and your feline companion will be seen by the whole congregation for the entire month. So, what is the purpose of the cat being up there? So you will note by the coffee that there is a container. We do ask that you donate as you're able to keep all the stuff going out there. Again, we're deeply appreciative. So, Reverend Vernell mentioned this earlier in the service today at noon in the light room. Where are we now? Where are we heading? Where do we want to go? Please, please join us for the third and final workshop as we come together to look inside and without to find and maintain inner peace in an ever-changing world. So, please come. There's going to be a memorial. Oh, food, right. Reminder, right. Light lunch, yes, food. So there's going to be a memorial service for Gerald Head this coming Saturday at noon here, this coming Saturday. I think many of you know Gerald was instrumental in supporting the church, was a devoted and beloved partner of Reverend Beth Head for 20 years here. So he was a father, a son, a husband, grandfather, uncle, and friend. He left us too quickly and too soon. Please come to help remember him. Gerald. So, our next Chat and Chew is going to actually take place on Potluck Sunday, which is June 15th. Willie Spalding, one of our registered nurses, will share information and answer all your questions about strokes, warning signs, symptoms, overall, and provide overall stroke awareness. Everyone is welcome. So please be sure to bring your neighbors, family, and friends, and remember to bring a dish to share. And if you don't bring a dish, please come and eat. We always have plenty. So as far as I know, the course is going to be going on with Maggie. That is starting on the 17th of June on Tuesday. It'll be here in person at 10. Also Wednesday, the next day at 6 p.m. on Zoom, and it's based on Richard Rohr's book, What the Mystics Know. This class will use mystical insights from Rohr's text to see the challenges of our modern world rightly. applying unity spiritual principles and values from the perspective of putting on the Christ. We'll explore what it means to be a modern mystic, living the truth we know, and identify the mysticism inherent in our unity principles and in Unity of Melbourne's unique why. And you can register on the wall. Then, a quick reminder, the Qigong class has grown, so it is now meeting in Ballard Park at 9:30 on Wednesday mornings. So please avail yourself of that if you feel like it. Please remember our veterans. There is a donation container out in hospitality. They're always in need of paper supplies and snacks. Please leave your donations and continue to support our veterans. Unity is a place of prayer for over 125 years now. We have a specific place in the back to pray with one of our prayer chaplains, and so please avail yourself of this wonderful, wonderful service. I have found it so incredibly helpful. And we also have prayer requests out on the table in hospitality, and your requests are prayed over for 30 days here, then they're sent to Silent Unity and prayed over for another 30 days. So, I think that's it. All righty. So if you would rise, if you feel like it, as you are able, and please join with me in the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds me. The love of God enfolds me. The power of God protects me. The presence of God watches over me. The mind of God guides me. The life of God flows through me. The laws of God direct me. The power of God abides within me. The joy of God uplifts me. The strength of God renews me. The beauty of God inspires me. Wherever I am, God is.
So let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there